All right. Yeah, man. Y'all welcome to another edition of the Elite Mancast. Hey, man, we go on TikTok next week, dog. We gonna be on TikTok.
Yeah, no.
Y'all come on over to the top. But hey, man, we got a hell of a topic tonight. Well, I'm telling you. This right here is right. I'm talking about like some right now stuff because we have so many people not realizing, not understanding or understanding that mental slavery is a real thing. Mental slavery is so real that we all are mentally slaved right now. Because if you got a job, you go to your workplace every day, you're going to listen to your boss man. He's going to give you the instructions on what to do. He gives you a check for you to hold on to long enough for you to pay your bills. That check
Yes, sir.
leaves you again. Then you have to repeat the process. So now we're not in chains anymore, but we are chained mentally. So mentally slave is like mentally slavery is, man, it's so real on so many levels. That's why this topic is so great because it's a broad topic. We can hit it on your cell phone. Get it? Your tail live vision. It keeps you in that loop of, damn, is it true or is it false or is it, so this mindset of mental slavery is definitely something that we need to discuss because how do we get out of the loop? How do we get out of the way from it? How do we build from it? How do we advance from it? You know what I'm saying? So it's so many ways that we can come about being mentally slave. So tonight, man, that's what we're gonna talk about. We got Amistad and we got Mr. Michael. And y'all know, man, that's what we do. Mr. Amistad, give us a little something what you got.
Assalamu alaikum, my brother.
Malaikum salam.
There you go.
Walaikum salam.
Yeah, man. You're absolutely right. I have Grinch hair in my eyes. My apologies. But yeah, mentally slave. Like you said, well, most of America, most of the world, they go to work. They go to work for somebody else. You know, I want to say that you should do your best negotiation upon getting hired because they're going to give you. Let me say that back. Some jobs will go ahead and give you enough not to insult you, but just enough so that you don't quit. It's almost like feeding birds. So
Mhm.
like then you have to develop that mentality. Like I'm gonna do just good enough job where they won't fire me, but they're gonna hold on to you just long enough so that you don't quit.
Right.
So I'm kind of like the Harriet Tubman of that because I had to break free. I had to play Kunta on them and that's what I did and I didn't get my legs chopped off, but you have to be mentally strong as well because
Yeah.
t- you as business owners we all already know that you have more downs than ups, but I
Yeah.
mean it's the same situation when you're working with somebody else, but I always bet on me. So it's like
Yeah.
if I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be because of me, not because somebody said, "Hey, you're fired."
Mhm.
Right. Right.
So, what you got, Mike?
Wow. Wow. What's up, fellas? What's up, everybody? Well, I was thinking, if you imagine being put in a room, you got a door on the room, and someone tells you that you're free to do whatever you want inside of this room, only you can't leave. And the whole time you're thinking that I'm good, I'm free, I can do what I want. Now there's no locks on the door, so you can leave anytime you want. This is what we're talking about, that mental slavery, where you're staying stuck somewhere only because you're told to. The German philosopher Johann Wolfgang von Goethe once said,
You just gave
none
that
are
man the
more
last name,
hopelessly nah,
Godfrey.
nah. But Goethe is that is his name though. But he said, none are more hopelessly enslaved than those who falsely believe that they are free.
Uh,
And that's a problem that we all have nowadays because we all have that illusion of being free.
yeah.
But in some way, form, or fashion, we are enslaved. And a lot of us are working to get out of it. A lot of us are making it. to get out of that enslavement. But for the most part, we are. And what does this mean? This means this is a condition where a person's thoughts, beliefs, identity, and decisions are controlled by external forces to the point where they internalize the oppression without physical change. So the loss of mental autonomy, where an individual accepts limits placed on them by others and police themselves.
Mm.
And that's what
Mm.
we're talking about tonight. That is mental slavery.
Man, I like that
So
last word you said. To they police themselves, man,
yes.
with no limit. They don't even try to go do nothing extra. Hey, boss man said. Hey, boss man said, don't we
Hmm.
can't go nowhere.
Yep. And you stay stuck.
Man, that's deep, bro. And so it's
Yeah.
like, man, when you depend on someone else's approval, or
Yes.
just like that right there, you want the authority of a title to tell you that you're doing good. You want the validation of your boss. You want the validation of your wife, your husband. You always looking for somebody to pat you on the back for things that you
Hmm.
know. You know, it's like with my son, he works with me at times and he'll say, well, Dad, how you think? What you think? I say, you look at it. Do you see any lines? Do you see any marks? Do you see any paint running? Do you see any, you do your own observation, man. And he's like, oh, okay, okay. So he sees where he has to go over. So that way I'm not the one validating. He validates himself.
Right.
Teach character in the people that you
Hmm.
want to be, that you want around you. You have to pour into people. You have to speak life into everybody that's around you every day, because no one wants somebody around them that's going to be slave. That's going to be a yes sir. Say, man, we can't do that. We
Mm.
can't do that. We all should be having that limitless feeling where we take that pill and we feel like it's nothing that we can't do. You know,
Right.
Limitless, one of the best movies you can ever watch in life. I watched that
Absolutely.
movie so many times, bro. I think I'm that character sometimes.
Hmm.
But yeah, we do have to get out of that oppression, man, of thinking that we need somebody to tell us how we should live. Or
Right.
if you don't know your purpose, if you don't know how to cipher away from work, like after work, we're not saying don't get a job, but I'm saying after you go to work, at least work on something that you want to do in your life. If it's knitting, I have a friend of mine, she knits blankets. She's starting to knit clothes. And what's so crazy is that knitting the clothes, the knitted clothing are starting to come back in style.
Mm.
They wearing the hats now. They wearing it now. They got the vests and stuff like that. So it's so crazy that, man, we can have a fear-based mindset of something that we really are free on. You
Hmm.
know, and free is not the fact of saying that, hey, I can go do what I want. Free is the fact of saying when I wake up, I'm not tied to a situation. When I get up, I'm not borrowing money to go look good to impress some people that don't even care about me. Free is when you can say, hey man, all my bills are paid. I'm making investments. Money is working for me. I'm not having to worry about rent. I own the land, true enough, but at the same time, I don't even have to pay the property tax because I done buried my Uncle Willie in the backyard.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's some freedom for you, man. But we want y'all to realize something, man. We got to start paying attention, become more aware of this mental slavery, and gain the capacity to have more, do more, be more. Because if we keep on talking about what they doing, if we keep talking about what's not, hey man, I don't think that's gonna be for me. I can't learn stocks. I can't learn investments. I don't know. Well, that's a mental slave right there. If you hold yourself to a certain, hey, what you can't do, or you get comfortable in what you are doing, thinking that, man, I make $40 an hour on my job. Still somebody's job. That man making $150 an hour on your
Yep.
job off of
Yeah.
you, off of one person. It's like if you ever learned this, the staffing agencies, they pay guys $12, $8, $9, but they make $50 to $60 off of that one guy,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and they pay the person $8, $9, $10. So if they get 40, they not even splitting, they not even breaking it half with you.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to be the person who knows how to get out of it. But man, we're gonna get off into that in a minute. But right now, it's fear-based thinking, making choices mainly to avoid punishment, rejection, or loss, even when no real threat exists.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It's not even you're not even being threatened, but you've been programmed by the tail-eye vision by a person, your mother. Your mother could have programmed you. Go get you a good job, baby. Work 40 years, you can retire. Why would I want to work 40 years to retire to go back to work?
Right.
We have
Yeah.
to start making things make sense now since we have a computer in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think because we have so much knowledge, so much information. I ain't gonna say knowledge, I'm gonna say we have so much information access that we really take it for granted.
Yep.
We just sit around like, see, I'm good.
Yeah.
Whole time you leasing the car.
Just get comfortable. Yeah, you get comfortable.
I had this a while back in my unsaved days. I
Okay.
was playing devil's advocate with this little chick, and you know, I was just trying to see what her mind was, because she had a service that she was providing. But I mentioned to her about $40 since we was on that subject. And she's like, $40. I'm like, okay. I said, you have people that go to school, get degrees, and they make $40 an hour. I
Yeah.
went to school for computer science. I'm like, here it is. You can make $40 in 30 minutes. And you skipping over your blessing. Like, it's
Right.
40, 40, and 40, and 40. You trying to call me a hoe? I'm like, there you go with that mentality. And I just left it alone.
Come
Wow.
on, pimp.
Like, you can
I'm gonna
make
start
Wow.
the
$80.
pimp.
Yeah,
Oh man,
you can
I
make
ain't know you
$80
were
an hour.
pimp, man.
Like, you can make $80 an hour, but you so worried about a title being attached to your name. Like, man, look, all right, whatever.
They need that title validation, man.
Wow.
I would say
Yeah.
you worth a loaf of bread, but it's cool.
Oh
True
my
that. True
God.
that. Hey, here's some core characteristics of mental slavery, which is also known as a silent cage. So, internalized control,
Mm-hmm.
which is the oppressor's beliefs become the individual's own beliefs.
Yeah.
Conditioned thinking, repeated messaging shapes perception of self and reality. You have fear based compliance, which is fear of rejection, punishment, or instability governs your choices. You also have learned helplessness, a belief that resistance or change is pointless,
Right.
or identity suppression, so one's authentic self is minimized to fit imposed roles. So
Mm.
the thing is to get around these. So these are the characteristics. So how is this created? We're indoctrinated in school, education,
Yeah.
media,
Yeah.
culture, religion, and ideology. Repetition of narratives. So that is, this is how it is thing. Reward and punishment system. So you're going to have approval or shame.
Yeah.
The trauma conditioning, abuse, humiliation, survival stress, or dependent structures, where validation, financial, and emotional, you're dependent on one of these in order to make your moves.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's
That's
something
good.
else right there, bro. That's some deep shit. And we don't, a lot of time we're not even thinking like that, man. We
Mm-hmm.
No,
thinking that it's all, hey, man, most people have that mentality of it is what it is, and it shouldn't be like that. Accepting, oh shit, excuse me, accepting without examining who it benefits. It's like
Right.
strategically make the moves so that you can see, hey man, at least I got 50% of the deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that way I don't feel like I'm being screwed totally. So that's why I
Right.
like when, you know, like Amistad said, I broke out on my own. I had to get my own money. I had to get my own job. Or I had to create my own work. You know what I'm saying? And that's where a lot
Right.
of people, they see, if you when you create your own business, you may fail for three years, or not even fail. You may learn new ways to do better in those 3 years, which you're not making a lot of money. But what you're not
Right.
doing is accepting a system that was created for us to lose in.
Right.
Yeah, I might, but see, the thing about it is now you're learning the system to where you benefit from it. Because I can create the LLC, put it in the S corp, put the S corp in a trust, put the trust. Now the trust runs everything. So
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
now I don't own anything, but I control everything. So when
Yeah.
you see
Right.
yourself in a different light, a lot of people don't get trapped because they're dumb. They get trapped because they're comfortable at the point that they're at in life.
Yeah.
And once we realize that, hey man, I'm tired of being comfortable. I'm tired of being on autopilot, because that's all it is. You're on autopilot.
Yeah.
You wake up, you go to work, you brush your teeth, you same routine on everyday basis, and then all of a sudden you say, hey, you know what? Damn, let me figure something out. Let me do something different. Let me call this guy for an opportunity, or let me see one of these things that's on Instagram. Hey, is this really real? Okay, let me take a chance. Ain't nothing like
Mm-hmm.
taking a risk, man.
Yeah.
If you take a risk one time, you may get the opportunity of a lifetime to say, hey, you know what? Oh, I appreciate you for that information, man. That was some good information. And now you can go to your job, but when you get off, you can come home and then you can work on yourself. Jim
Mhm.
Rohn said it best. You work on yourself more than you work on your job, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Work on yourself more than you work on your job.
Yeah. Jim Rohn, when like even when he was doing that, he had a job, but then he wanted to work on, forgot what term he used. But it's like he wanted to work on that, and he got all the way up to where it's like he was making 3 times as much on his job, like working for himself than he was on his job.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh,
And
his
that's
fortune. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I
Ford.
remember
Right.
that story.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
So.
and that's our biggest fear of saying starting something. Because a lot of us don't want to start something because, hey man, what if I fail?
Yeah.
You're not failing, you're learning.
Yeah.
You're gonna win regardless, because you've learned a new way of how not to do that thing. Albert
Mm-hmm.
Einstein is known only for his mindset of not quitting.
Mhm.
He
All
didn't
the
really
things.
do anything.
Right. All the things
Right.
that
He's
he
known
failed
for
at,
his
it's
thought
like,
process of not giving up, his consistency, his resilience. That's all Albert Einstein is known for. But he's one of the most famous thoughts. He wasn't even a philosopher.
Mm-hmm.
right.
He was a scientist. That's the crazy part.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Key aspects of mental slavery. I had internalized oppression. That's accepting negative stereotypes, psychological trauma, lingering in the face of the historical, Semitic system and oppression, lack of freedom, and also being self-inflicted. A lot of people they demoralize themselves, knowing and not
Mm-hmm.
knowing. Um, they feel to know their value. They think that they're not worth it. Um, Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. So
Man,
Yep.
it's like
say
Yep.
you can't give up on.
that.
Wow. True.
Even a broken clock is right
Mhm.
2 times a day.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. The biggest problem is that fear,
Mhm.
fear and comfort. I would say, because some people are just so comfortable in the way things are that they don't want to try anything different. And the second part is the fear that if they're going to do it, they're not going to get the results that they want, so they don't even try.
Mhm.
Yeah, because all they're doing is that, hey man, I got my bills paid. I get to put an extra 100 in the bank. I'm straight. I ain't got to
Mhm.
worry about too much. You know what I'm saying? And I can still move forward. Whole time is that you need to be putting 200 in the bank. You know what I'm saying? More investing
Yeah.
and less, not even the bank, but more in your brokerage account than you do in
Right.
your bank. And then you'll see 5, 10 years down the line, because a lot of people don't realize 5 years go by fast as hell. This year went by
For
fast,
real.
Oh, yes, it
Yep.
did.
you know. So once we see that, putting your money into a brokerage account instead of a bank account, you can see your money compound over some time, and you're like, damn, oh man, I got an extra $200 in there. I ain't even know.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Because you drop it in and you forget about it. You find you another company that makes sense. These are ways to get out of the slave mentality, y'all. You find you another a company that you use,
Hmm.
Procter and Gamble. We use toiletries every day. We use these things every day, so we don't have the mindset that, oh, I have to go to work. Once you start seeing your benefits, once you start seeing things that on the side, you're like, damn, oh, I won 50 cents today. I ain't even did nothing. You
Hmm.
gained 50 cents and you're not doing anything. So think about 5 years. The more money you put into that company, you're getting paid a return more.
Hmm.
You're getting more of a return, you know.
Right. True.
Stop running behind money. I mean, do the job and the money is gonna come. Uh, like
And it is.
first thing
But
people
that's
say,
what
well,
that's
how
what we
much
get
you gonna
caught up
pay me?
at.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, this topic here would have been good on TikTok. You might come back next week on.
Hmm.
But that right there is definitely what we have to realize and have to get our minds into, is that we have to start investing, man. I'm
Right.
not a
Right.
stockbroker, but I tell you what, since I've been investing, I feel better.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got things in the line to where it's like, damn. I look at my companies and I see they never go red. I got two
Hmm.
companies that haven't went red in the last 6 months that I've been doing it. But
Hmm.
I see I'm a total of gain on those probably about $10 a piece, because I'm just starting to put more and more money into them. But
Hmm.
that
Right.
right there is what, I take $50, $30, whatever I get extra, or I feel like I'm finna, oh man, I want to go party. I tell you what, I ain't gonna party this week. I'm gonna put this 30 inside.
Yeah.
Once I put that in there, I wait till I get enough money so I can buy a whole share instead of a half a share,
Hmm.
Hmm.
you know. And I just feel like once we get to a point to where we can see ourselves doing something different, we won't be as comfortable in the position that we're in.
Right.
We won't have
This is true.
ourselves, yeah, we won't have ourselves looking for validation from people.
Yeah. But I was really never a big fan of like validating myself. Like looking for a job, yeah, having an impressive resume, that's cool. But there's no greater feeling than walking into a room and knowing that everybody know you. It's like I don't have to reintroduce myself. Like,
Exactly.
oh hey,
Exactly.
because it's like that whole aura, and it's like, well,
Yeah.
okay, man. And still know they're trying to impress people. But that's for the birds. I mean,
Right.
look, but
That's why the
This
Gucci
is
sales
true.
done declined. That's why the Louis Vuitton sales done declined.
yeah,
Because people are starting to realize that I'm not looking for validation. I don't need to be in the designer clothes. I
Right.
need to have more money.
Mhm.
You know, you spending $2,000 on a purse. You ain't got $100 to put in it. You a mentally slave person.
For
You know,
real.
yeah. You need to check your mental for real because you're really trying to make people think that you are on top of your game. I'm gonna buy a Benz. I'm gonna buy a Gucci bag. I'm gonna buy this, and it's like you putting yourself in a hole.
Yes,
Oh, I make
struggling to
that
make the
money. I
payments.
make money. Okay, you make money, but you could be investing money to where you can own properties and have people paying you rent.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And it's better to buy a condo. That way you don't have to you don't have to pay property tax.
Right. Which is why I still have my spot in New York.
Yeah, yeah,
And do I still stay there? If ever, like, whenever I decide or whenever we decide, like, just to go. But other than that, and that thing is rented out as an Airbnb.
yeah, it
So
is.
like
Nice.
something that I paid for
Mm.
way back then, still
Yeah,
making money now. So it's like,
right.
and during the holidays, it's 1,200 a night. Well, 1,200 a day to stay there.
Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
So I'm good. Stop looking for
that
that
part.
short term money.
Yeah, we got to have that type of money. I was telling a
Right.
friend of mine the other day how, like I say, people like buying houses. I say I want to buy some land,
Mhm.
and my homeboy like me, I need about 30 acres. I said, shit, if I get a good 10 into that, into a community that's growing, I'm gonna just put a parking lot in the middle of that thing.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay no property tax on that.
Mm.
You know, you can either put, I can put a cow right in the middle of it. Then it's really done.
Mhm.
It's
Right.
over if I can put some livestock on it.
Yeah. People thought it
That
was a
way
joke.
my
Like,
mindset don't have to be worried about anything. I ain't
right.
got to do nothing
Right.
but collect.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
people
once
thought
you
it was
put
a
some
joke. Like,
livestock on the property, you don't
yeah.
have to pay property taxes. Okay, go ahead,
Burying
brother.
somebody. No, I said people thought it was a joke, like burying somebody in your yard, so you don't
Right?
have to pay that. Or
Hmm.
if you decide to free game, if you decide to off somebody and put like buy like an endangered flower or something, and you can plant it there, and it's like the police can't even dig on that because it's endangered.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's
We ain't
like,
telling y'all how to be no criminals. We just telling y'all it's a free game. That's
yeah,
all.
And it works.
yeah, it
And it's the
works.
truth. Yeah. But that's where we at, man, in this day and age to whereas we get so caught up in what others are doing and what others are looking at and what others are trying to be a part of. And it's like we forget who we are sometimes. Sometimes you get lost in
Right.
yourself and you lose yourself because you want to make somebody else happy. You lose yourself because you're trying to say, hey man, nah man, my mom been bad, my mom been going through hard times, and all of a sudden 10 years done went by and you're still like trying to pacify her on her situation to where you done lost yourself in your situation. True enough, as
Hmm.
mom, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I gotta live a life too. I gotta have a life. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I know some people that's like that, but then they do still live their own life, but they,
Mhm.
they still take care of their mom. So that's why I'm able to talk about the balance that some people don't have to where I know somebody who didn't have that opportunity to say, hey, I
Hmm.
still got a life, you know. So if we're gonna take care of people, if we're gonna try to impress people, man, make sure they're worth it.
Right.
And
It's
that
their
way you're not
livelihood. Yeah.
Yeah, that way you're not mentally stuck in situations to where you can't even enjoy your life.
True. So let's talk about some signs of mental enslavement.
Okay.
It's like they think reaction instead of reflection, or seek permission instead of purpose.
Mm,
And on that one, I heard once that there was a saying that it's better to beg for forgiveness than to ask for permission,
right.
because If you begging for, if you asking for permission to do something, you're not thinking for yourself.
Right.
And if you are working for somebody, if you take the initiative and you do it wrong, at least you took initiative. So
Right.
you're showing something else.
Mm.
Then you defend a system that harms you, or
Wow.
you fears independent thought and confuses comfort for freedom, which we've been saying already.
Yeah.
So these are some signs of mental enslavement.
Them- The best signs that I can tell you that you because we see it every day.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We see it every day. And so many people are out here on that type of time,
Mm-hmm.
but I swear up and down that they got it going on.
Yeah.
Man, I drive a Benz. That's a mindset of slavery right there. Thinking that because I have a fancy car, that I'm above others.
Right.
No, you're still in the tax bracket of the low income,
Yeah.
man.
That's that appearance of being free, the hopelessness
Appearance
free.
of being free. That's what you just said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You thinking,
So
you
once you,
acting like it, but you ain't.
but you're
There's
not.
nothing like passing. Like there's nothing like driving in the hood and you see like a Benz, I don't know, Lamborghini, a Lexus, and they're sitting on center blocks. Like it's the best feeling in the world. I'm like, yeah, you made it, huh? All right.
Not far.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like
Damn.
they're putting like $10 or $20 in their tank. Like, all right, yeah, you got a 2025, but you always on E every time. Why every time you text me, hey chef, I'm gonna be late. I'm at the gas station every day.
Oh man. That
Every
part.
day. All right.
Hey, I
Yeah.
knew a dude like that in the army. This brother
Yeah.
had a Saab, which at that time Saabs were one of those luxury high-end vehicles. Shoot, he could never leave the base unless somebody was going somewhere. He'd be like, yo, you need to go somewhere? Just give me some money for gas. He couldn't even pay for his own gas. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
it makes no sense. But
Damn.
Yeah, but
but
mental
he had a
slavery is
Saab.
worse than physical slavery.
Yeah, for sure.
It's too many unquestioned narratives, man. That's what it is. We don't question enough. We don't have enough questions for our so-called superiors. We don't have enough questions. And if we do have questions, we're asking our friends instead of the people who are the titles that you should be asking.
Right.
You
Hmm.
know, you've seen it a million times where you ask your friend something, you're like, bro, why did you ask? You know, instead of saying, why you asking me, they'll try to give some psychological answer like, hey, you know, it's like this. And bro, don't do that. That's not your field.
Don't even make yeah,
Yeah, that's not
don't
even
even
your
make sense.
field. You know, you really try and do too much. And so that's where we at in this society to where it's like, oh, if the celebrities are doing it, I want to do it. And it's like, nah, I'm not living like that. I wouldn't care what a celebrity is doing because I've never gotten a check from them. If I'm not getting
Yeah,
paid from it, I don't care about their business. I don't care about their who they dating. I don't care about nothing they got going on in their world because I like what you entertaining me to do. That's another form of slavery that we've overlooked.
yeah,
I think you sent me that I'm a star the other day when it after the Civil War, what are we gonna do with these slaves? Oh, well, we're
mm,
gonna just open up a football field. You still a slave. We're gonna put you on the trading block of slavery, man. You still slaving for these people who owns these
yeah,
companies, who owns these teams. Niggas for lease. That's what they
yeah,
call it.
Yeah.
You know, and a nigga is not a black person. A nigga is under what Tupac said it. What he said, a person that's not up on their game or whatever that was, or something
yeah.
like that.
Uneducated. Uh-huh.
You know, you uneducated, bro. That's not no a nigga ain't no black person. You know what I'm saying? That's not even us. But what it is that we got to realize that, hey man, you get all this money. The black boule probably ain't gonna like none of that, but you get all this money, you got to create your own.
Hmm.
And a lot of people don't even realize who the Black Boule is. Them the
Yep.
people. That's why you don't see these celebrities saving the hood or saving
Right.
anything because they
Right.
can't. You can't put your
Yep.
money. If I give you this 10 million, you better not go over there and save them black people. I wish you
Yep.
would. You take all this back. You signed the contract.
Mm-hmm.
So I got you. I got you for the rest of this contract, partner.
Yeah.
Slavery. That's slavery, man. That's just
Yeah.
letting me know that, hey, I was living. I was just thinking about for tomorrow. I was thinking about today. A lot of us in this day and age, we don't think decades. That's where
Right.
Europeans get that mindset. They thinking in decades. We're thinking about Friday night. Man, what we doing this weekend? Now, what
Yeah.
are we doing 20 years from now? What's going to really be a part of our 20-year trajectory? Because right now we have not a clue and don't even try to fathom the ways to get out of it. That's my whole thing. I'm looking to see, okay, man, let me read up on what these millionaires doing. What these investors, what they putting their money into? What what's her name? Nancy Pelosi, what she putting her money in? Because
Mm-hmm.
she'll hit $1 million on a day. She have $1 million days all the time.
Yeah.
So wherever she putting her bread at, I know that's what the trajectory of America is going. Donald Trump
Mm-hmm.
is people don't like Donald Trump for some odd reason. He's not running the country. He's the circus. That's why he looks like a clown. That's why they put him
Yeah.
in the seat. Hey,
Keeping you distracted.
we got a big full blown clown over here.
Mhm.
He's
He
not
does his
running the
job
show.
well.
So
They're placing the blame on the wrong people.
yeah, whatever he does, it's because somebody told him to do it.
Yeah.
But we so programmed in our mental slavery is that we get caught up in, oh, this is the politician and this is this and this. No, 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 no. Go do your research and quit listening to what somebody else said.
Yeah. Or my favorite. Oh, man, I'm not going to vote. My vote not going to matter anyway.
It
For
depends
anything.
on what you're voting on.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Yeah.
vote ain't gonna matter on the presidency because the president that ain't gonna happen. That whatever they doing in that office is not gonna affect you for another 4 to 5 years, and you might be done did something totally different, like move to Bali or something.
Mhm.
But
Hmm.
but at the same time, your local senator, they can change your whole what's her name? Jasmine Crockett.
Mhm.
That's who y'all need to be voting for, because she can
Yeah.
change some right now stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't look at these mayors and these local politicians as, no, that's who moves your neighborhood. But people so
Right.
caught up in the, oh, you got to vote for the president. No, man, the president, whatever they doing, we already seen that it's a rigged thing. Electoral college, you didn't even realize it was electoral college. Who is these people? I thought Hillary won that damn thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, whoever y'all vote for with the president game, that's none of y'all business. I ain't saying don't vote for who you want to vote. I'm not telling you to vote or don't vote. All I'm saying is don't have a biased attitude against a person by what the mass of the people say. Have your
Right.
own opinion, have your own identity, have your own thought process on who you want to deal with,
Mhm.
and find out who they are as a person.
That's it.
But we don't want to do the research.
Nah, that's too much like work.
Mm.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, I
real.
gotta work. I gotta do some
Yeah.
research.
I'd rather go ahead and not vote because it doesn't matter and then bitch about everything that's going on.
That's mental slavery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But hey,
mental
hold
slavery.
on. You gotta make sure you vote so they give you oh damn, I lost mine. You gotta vote so because they say go vote and get your sticker, right?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta get your sticker. Put it on
Give
your
you something
face.
to put on social media. Yeah.
Put it on your face and say it. I voted.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's just part of the program, man. That's part of the programming on that Tell
Yeah.
I vision.
But you know what my program is?
There it is.
That's my program, but
Boom. Uh-oh.
is it still worth
Somebody
it?
gonna come get you. Somebody gonna come get you.
Oh, okay. Let them give me twice. Cause I don't run behind it. I
Yeah.
make it. So
It's gonna happen. You attract it. You don't even, you know what
exactly.
I'm saying?
Mm.
You attract that stuff
So
because and that's what I was telling my sister the other day, man. We was talking about something, and then she was like, I was explaining to her, I say, I create opportunities with my hands
mhm.
because I show people a good job that I've done with my hands.
Mhm.
This who pays me right here in this mindset of mine. I don't have to ask these people for anything because they've already given me a skill set because I learned it from some people out the Midwest, some two white
Mhm.
boys out of Chicago who was my GCs for 4 years. Or no, from 2005 to 2005 years. So 2010 is when I quit working for them. But at the same time, it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Once we learn something, we have to create our own environment. We have to create our own world.
Mhm.
Let them teach it to you, but then you create your own. So
Mhm.
you're not dependent. You're not looking for validation. You know the mindset that you have, you create something that's solving a problem. Because if you're not solving an issue, you're not solving somebody's problem, you are the problem
Mhm.
in this world. We
Oh,
have to be
absolutely.
problem solvers. You have to have a solution-based mindset every day. You can't go through life trying to figure out if somebody likes you or not, if you did a good job. Know you're doing a good job because you've practiced this. You've went in every day to make them same mistakes. You know how many mistakes I've made in bathrooms? You know how many cabinets that I had unleveled and thought I was good until the countertop guy said, man, you got to come back and make this level.
Yeah.
Because the countertop can't sit on there. It's like, what, you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
it's like, go through the mistakes, make the mistakes, because if you don't make the mistakes, you will be comfortable in your own skin and thinking that you are
Right.
good. Man, ain't nobody telling me I'm doing nothing wrong.
Right.
Yeah, ain't nobody said I did nothing wrong because you ain't tried nothing. You should want to be told, hey,
Should.
now you didn't do that right. Oh, okay. Now I know how I could do it right. Now
Yeah.
I know how to correct it. Oh, but now that still ain't right. Oh, okay. It's all about learning 10 different ways to do it wrong so you can know what the right way is.
Mhm.
And that's breaking a cycle of thinking. That's breaking a cycle of family tradition. That's breaking a cycle. You know what I'm saying? My dad's dad didn't teach him nothing. So my dad didn't teach me nothing. But you know what I said? I'm breaking the cycle. I'm breaking the cycle. I'm going to teach my son something. I'm gonna give him some game. I'm gonna put him in a position to where he gonna win.
Mhm.
My daughters, they gonna win because they female and somebody gonna come take care of them one day. But I still put game in their head. Like, hey
Mhm.
man, you got to do this just for you. Learn
Yeah.
this on your own. Learn this because
Mhm.
you say you want to learn this. I done put this in your lap. Now learn it. And
Yeah.
then so you
Right.
gotta put your kids in the same thing that you was taught. I mean that you taught yourself because you
Yeah.
pulled yourself out of that what they call a curse, but I call it a conversation.
Mhm.
The family
Right.
curse is not the family curse, it's the family conversation that keeps getting passed down to generations.
You're right. I remember when I first started doing Tava, and my son, first off, he was. Let me see, when did Tava come out? What, like maybe 5, 6 years ago?
18, yeah,
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
All right. So my son was 16. Gonna ask me to borrow $500. Like, little nigga, I'm gonna pay it back to you. Okay, cool. So I gave it to him, but I gave it
Yeah,
to him with what 360 counts at a time.
Mhm.
Go sell this. You got your money. I don't even want
Right.
to have it.
Yeah.
Because if I give it to you, then
Wow.
it's like you're just gonna feel comfortable, like
Exactly.
Dad gonna give it to me. No,
Right.
let me see how bad you want
Yeah. You want this fire? Because this don't sell, son.
it.
Right.
I'm
Right.
selling it. Yeah, it's selling.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some backed up people out here. It's selling.
I gave it to him like a man. I had a flashback. I gave it to him like a drug deal, like
Yeah.
in a Louis V bag. Because I mean, when I was out marketing, that's what I was doing. Just here you go. He thought they had money, like the crossover.
You're right.
Hmm.
He had nothing but detox in there. Go sell that.
That's it. Yeah.
But needless to say, I mean, he did it. I mean, but not to say that I won't give, like, because my children, if they ever need anything and
Right.
they desperately need it, yeah, I'm gonna give it to them. Other than that, oh, there's gonna be a lesson in this.
No, you got to work. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah. My
nice.
kids don't borrow money from me because I always give a lecture. You know what I'm saying? They be like, and then they not even guaranteed to get it. They don't even know if they're gonna get it or not. I gotta listen to this, and then he's gonna ask me what am I doing and when I'm gonna pay it back, what's the terms, and yeah, because that's what the bank gonna do. You try to go get a loan for that house.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need your blood type. Yeah, I need everything out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And your kids.
Just preparing. Yeah, I'm just preparing you for the world. That's all.
That's it.
That's all, man. Nah, but we do have to have different conversations with our children, man, and our grandchildren as well. Like I be trying to tell my grandson them, they mama and them be telling me, don't be telling them about the Christmas yet. He know we buy toys, he know we buy his stuff, but don't even celebrate the whole
What?
food of it. You know,
Wow. Yeah.
you say you want to change, you say you want to see something different. Stop having that slave mentality, man. Mentality. Because if you want something different, let's stop celebrating each month. Because each month there's a holiday.
Oh yeah.
If we stop celebrating each month, let's get away from that mindset of they controlling us or they the ones who you're allowing them to control you.
Yeah.
Goes back to last week's conversation. If Billy Carson said 30 million don't go to work tomorrow, I bet you their government will
Yep.
start asking questions.
Right.
Yeah.
They won't have a choice. But it's too many slave mindsets around here to where it says that I have to go to work. I can't get fired. We're not asking you to get fired. We're
Hmm.
asking you to join this boycott of not dealing with these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. And personally, I just got tired of I got like I told you, well, I told you guys a couple of times, and the last time somebody told me no about taking a vacation, it's like, no, no.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how
Okay.
I quit on them. They
Yeah.
found me on Facebook and realized I wasn't coming back because I told them I was taking
Oh
a 3 week
shit.
vacation. They're asking where I'm at.
I'm out here on the, what you say, you on the slopes.
Yeah. Like, man, I told y'all I wasn't coming. You wanted to put me on the schedule.
Yeah.
Hey,
I wasn't asking y'all. I was letting y'all know that I wasn't coming in.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, man.
But
But yeah, that type of mindset, though, man, we have to get more creators in here. You know, and I can appreciate Facebook Meta, as they call it, but and TikTok for allowing people to create, create content. That's a new thing because that's giving you the mindset to break away from the tradition of
Hmm.
wake up 8 o'clock, go to work 9 o'clock, get off 5 o'clock, repeat. That's breaking that slave mindset.
yeah.
Now
Right.
I can sit up here and do some crazy dances and get paid. Oh man,
Mhm.
let's do it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah. If you
As
want
we
things,
go.
if you want to buy things without having to look at the price, work without having to look at the clock.
Right. True. True. True.
man.
Shit. I mean, I have people that's they're literally doing that. Like they get off at 1 o'clock, so they technically start working like at 12:30,
Right.
and then they go stand by the time clock, just waiting to get off. And then you gonna ask me like, hey, um, can I be out this weekend? Like, no.
Yeah.
It's like that's literally one of my favorite words. No.
Right. Yeah.
Like you did it to yourself. And then they send up their word about the hours or whatever, but you've been trying to leave early all week.
Right. Yeah, you done shave 30 minutes every day.
On top of the 30-minute break they have to take.
Right.
Mm.
You done shave. I seen you stop working at 12:30.
Yeah.
And I seen you standing by the clock at 12:45.
So now you're still in time.
You stealing my time, and you see me looking at you steal my time.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's bad.
That is very bad.
Yup.
So let's talk about breaking this mental slavery cycle.
How do we break it?
How do you break it, Mike?
Critical thinking. Question everything, including yourself.
Question everything, including yourself,
Yeah.
including the law.
Yep.
I don't know what movie that was, but
Self-education. Learn
yeah,
beyond the approved narratives. So
yeah,
don't just learn what they tell you. You go beyond that and learn
yeah.
both sides, the pros and the cons. Emotional mastery. Regain
Oh,
control of your reactions. You have personal responsibility because freedom begins with ownership. In
oh,
identity reconstruction, define yourself consciously. This is how we break this cycle or break the slavery.
identity reconstruction. Let's start there.
Yeah.
I was just having a conversation with my kid's uncle, and the question, and the thing that I gave him was that you, as a husband, have to do more self-development. You have to show your
Yeah.
wife that you're being the one who's going to change, so that you don't feel disrespected or not appreciated. Because if you don't do the change, if you don't do the work on yourself, the situation is going to remain the same. You're
Yeah.
not going to grow. The marriage isn't going to grow because you are the head of the household. As a man, you should be the one who's learning. Your wife is going to learn because that's what the position she's in, regardless. She's a female,
Mm-hmm.
and she just some females like to learn up more than some men. But if you're going to be the head of that, if you're going to be a husband, you have to be into your books every day. You have to study the guides of the laws of the land, of the universe. I'm gonna say that. I ain't gonna say the Bible
Mhm.
because the Bible's been changed 181 times, so we don't really know what that's in that thing. But
Right.
the
Mhm.
laws of the universe, they don't never change. They're
Mm-mm.
still the same laws of the universe since the universe began. And as you know, always be a part of nature, man. Always see how. I was listening to Keys the other day, and he was speaking about how the Ethiopians, I think it's Ethiopians, one of these African group cultures is they don't look at time like we need to separate time. They look at time as the fact that we're gonna see the sun get at a certain level. That's how I know what to do at this particular part of the day, because the
Mhm.
sun is right here. This is the routine of how they think about time. You know what I'm saying? We looking at, oh, it's 3 o'clock, man. It's time for us to get off work. They don't even know this kind of time. They know the time of nature of the universe. And
Right.
that's the kind of time that you own when you're a kid. Go outside and play. Be back
Yeah.
in when the lights come on. Before the street lights come on. That's how we knew what time it
Mhm.
was.
Yeah.
We didn't have no watches. We wasn't worried about time.
Mhm. True that.
Hey, what them street light, boy, it's time for me to go. I gotta get
Mhm.
it. I gotta get up there. You know what I'm saying? So once you get back into the child mindset, like being curious, like we always talk about, you know what I'm saying? Ask them questions. You'll leave that slave mentality because you're questioning your boss. You're questioning whoever's superior. And we seen on all these videos on TV, I mean on the internet, how you ask the police, what am I being pulled over for? Just give me your license. Man, that ain't what I asked you, man. Quit being a straight up dickhead, bro. What am I being pulled over for? Once you give me your license, I'll tell you. But you here to help somebody? Where's the help in that? I don't have to answer to you. You answer to me. I'm the one in charge. Who told you that? Everybody stop paying their taxes. We don't give them nothing. Where you get your money from? You need to be getting it from the government anyway. We shouldn't have to pay for them to kill us and run us off the roads and all of that. We shouldn't have to pay for that.
Right.
That's the craziest thing ever. But that's the slave mindset that they gave us to have. We have to give the boys in blue their money. I ain't saying all police are bad, but I'm just saying, check your tribe, boys in blue. Check your tribe. And what was another one, Mike? Self-development.
Yeah.
Basically,
there was
self-development.
Self-education, learning beyond approved narratives, emotional mastery, so regain control of your emotions or your reactions, personal responsibility.
Emotional intelligence, basically.
Yeah. Personal responsibility, basically, you just take responsibility for what goes on with you. In identity reconstruction.
We get a brand new canvas every morning. We get up. Every rising. Let me watch my wording. Every rising we get up, we get a brand new canvas. It's easier said than done, but a lot of people don't drag 2025 into 2026. But shit, you got to remember not to drag yesterday into today.
Yeah, for real.
You trying to talk about New Year's, don't drag 1 year into the next. Quit dragging yesterday over here then. Yeah, it's a new day. If it wasn't life-threatening, leave it where it's at.
Yeah.
So we don't get caught up, man. But we've been taught, we've been programmed so many things that are not healthy for us, and we don't learn. We don't want to learn how to leave those bad habits. But we don't think they're bad habits because grandmama told us this.
Right.
I'm gonna hold on to this tradition of what mama told me. Regardless if it's good or bad, that's a slave mindset, though. Yeah. You're not even questioning the fact of her ideology was for her time frame. Yeah. And a lot of us don't get off into that, though. But man, you know, this show here, man, that's why I say we might be backdooring this bad boy. This, you know what I'm saying? But this was a great show, y'all. We appreciate you for tuning in, man. Mike, what you had for us today?
Okay, mental slavery ends the moment discipline replaces conditioning.
Mental slavery ends the moment discipline
replaces conditioning.
Conditioning. Oh, that's true. That's true. What you got, brother, man?
I just want to say something about Harriet Tubman. I could have freed 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves. But on my own, I want to say a bird born in a cage thinks flying is an illness.
True.
Wow.
That ain't the truth. But I'm going to repeat what I said earlier. Most people don't get trapped because they're dumb. They get trapped because they won't change. You gotta want to change. You gotta want to do better. You gotta want more. Not even want. You gotta do more.
Yeah.
See more. Feed me, Seymour.
That was a good movie.
That was a good movie, wasn't it?
Mm,
Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Some of y'all don't know about that, but go check it out. It's a good movie.
Oh,
But man, we
law-abiding
gonna
citizen.
uh
I said law-abiding citizen.
law-abiding
When you
citizen,
said including the law.
including the
oh,
law.
right,
That's what that was. Yeah,
right.
man. That was a good movie too. Law-abiding citizen,
Yeah, it was.
including the law. But
Man,
man, we gonna be back next week doing the same thing. We trying to get to TikTok, y'all. So I'm thinking next week y'all might check it on TikTok. But I think I can I think I can still share it over here though.
yeah,
I'm gonna look off into it this week though. But we got to get on TikTok, man. Get some more
yeah.
engagements. Get some people involved. See what we can do. But hey,
That'll
till
work.
next week, y'all. Peace.
Peace.